Welcome back to the Green Beans Go channel. It is your host, me, and periodically I like to get on here and give you guys an update on the channel, an update on my life, just keep you posted on what's been occurring and how I see this going and where I see this going. So I may have accidentally come to a realization tonight, one that I was not expecting to come to, and one that I'm slightly nervous to talk about, and that's why I'm more nervous for this video than typically I would be. And I think that is something that does repeat itself. The more nervous I am, or is related to what I think the video has to offer, if that makes any sense. So I think this video has something to offer, and maybe less for you guys and more for me. And that's why I feel oddly like shaken up. Sorry, it's not that deep. The point is, I had a great idea today for a video this evening. It was tonight, about 7 o'clock. Texas and Clemson was wrapping up. Baltimore had Pittsburgh in hand, and I thought, let me just sit down and let me do this video. Okay, I'm gonna watch Ohio State tonight. It's gonna be for this channel, Green Beans Go. I was really excited about it. I thought it was a great idea, and I just was like, let me get to work. Okay, and I noticed myself being very productive, like impressing myself in certain aspects of things that I was doing and able to accomplish. And I was like, okay, I was starting to believe in myself more than I typically do for this YouTube stuff. And it hit me that I was not simultaneously stressing over bets. My productivity level was correlated or inversely correlated to the number of bets that I had placed. And that is something that I have noticed but not recognized in the last month and a half. I am a full-time sports bettor, okay, YouTuber. I ARB and I occasionally plus EV bet, and I track all my bets and I play promos, and I am profitable, okay? And that has like slowed down with limits, with just everybody being so good at sports betting now and so many tools for you. You can just, ARBs die fast, right? So like things are becoming less popular, limits, promos are dying. So I am having to weigh like what has been able to support me financially over the last few years, which is a crazy blessing and not a brag. It's just like what has changed my life, okay? If that starts to slow down, YouTube has to pick up, right? YouTube has no choice but to pick up. Otherwise, YouTube dies, okay? Because if what I'm able to make sports betting disappears, all right, and what I want to do now has the pressure to do something, right? Like if I can't keep this YouTube channel alive and supporting a family, okay, I'll have to go back to teaching or whatever it is, right? And that makes me like not scared, but kind of scared, very sad. All right. And the connection tonight, if you're following any of this, which I hope you are, let me take a sip, is it's a paradox. Okay. It's a flat out paradox. And here it is. All right. And I don't want to jump to the end. But the thing that keeps my family afloat is my income from sports betting. All right. If that's dying out or I stop sports betting, okay, then the pressure of YouTube and succeeding here goes up. All right. Now, the weird thing is I am a sports betting content guy, right? If I get rid of sports betting, could I still make content? Absolutely. Would I love it? Absolutely. But, what does that mean for Green Beans Go, right? So just also keep that in mind. So as my sports betting revenue decreases, my pressure of YouTube increases. And so on one hand, tonight, I was so productive because I wasn't stressing over bets, which is awesome, and tells me that if you live your life this way, if you quit sports betting and just focus all the time you would be stressing watching games, if you actually spent it on raw content, which can still be about sports betting, but if you sports bet less, you would be so much more productive and you could really grow this YouTube channel. Excuse me. But if I give this up, the pressure to actually make that happen, like what if I fail, right? What if I give up sports betting? I put so much time into this and the views don't increase. It sucks, right? Nobody likes to watch that type of content. And now I've potentially flatlined what this could be. I think maybe I just have to scale back on sports betting, or I have to change my attitude about losses. I have to not put it as like, I need this to survive. I mean, you technically need money to survive, but I don't need all, like, I just maybe have to find a better balance. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe we come back to this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's been all betting and this much YouTube, and I need to try to balance it out. What if, okay, I make this much in sports betting and I make this much in YouTube, and here's where my effort and energy is, right? Like I would plot those points, and then I need to shift them all. Well, I need to shift the money to the middle, and I need to shift less pressure on betting, more pressure on YouTube, or whatever it is. I need to center myself. I mean, guys, it's not that hard. I think I just solved all of the world's problems, at least mine, in 6 minutes and 24 seconds. That might be the video. So the reason I need to update you guys is the fact that my content moving forward may look different. I may have more time to focus on other non-sports betting related things, which I know maybe a lot of you aren't into. But yeah, I if I said there were multiple things, I've forgotten the second one. I'm just giving you raw, uncut me, okay? Yeah, I just think, sorry. And I'm also like trying to adjust everything still because I got this new PC. I don't even know if the lights look good. So I had to reset all my OBS settings and everything. Part of me thinks if I stressed less in the evening about how much money I was going to win or lose as it related to, yes, money, but also what that money does impacting my family. Okay, if I stress less about that, I would be more productive and make more content. But that content wouldn't be about sports betting. And so that like scares me that it'll lose people. But I think there's a higher ceiling to gain people at the same time. But by giving up sports betting or sports betting less, I have the potential to earn less money from sports betting, which keeps my family, my wife has a job, but it does my part, right? It's a paradox. It's a bloody paradox. Somebody help me in the comments.